Right, it's Friday again. Blimey, we've got Zach with me this afternoon. So, what have we been doing? We have been doing loads. So I'm going to do a quick vlog update, show you some of the new projects, explain what we're doing. As ever, I've got a list on the board. Right, Lily, I didn't mean to cross her out. Tyler has left us, hasn't he, Zach? He has gone. So, Tyler, for family issues, he's got a young family and he was struggling, and his wife's working and got a new job, so he's going to do more childcare, and he's gone into the house repair sector. So there you go, he's going to be helping people fix their houses. So good luck to Tyler. He's with us 3 years plus, and he was really good and helped us loads. But we've got to keep going. We've moved on. We have advertised, and we have now got Lily joined us. Lily's gone home now, but because she's got to catch the bus. So Lily is 18. She is going to help us. She is going to be my workshop assistant. She is going to help Zach and I fit products on the Defender, and we're really looking forward to that. Now, Lily is quite new, so new to the automotive world, so we're going to have to do some back to basic stuff, but I'm counting on you guys and girls out there to help me help her and be supportive. So you'll see more of Lily coming, but that should be good. Right. Light bar brackets, light bar. Let's go and have a look at our light bar brackets, Zach. Don't trip over. Don't trip over. They get good reviews though if you trip over it. Right, so we have got a front light bar mounted here. We have got the Osram light bar, and we have designed some brackets that sit under here, and they hang off the original bolt hole. If I can point it out in my spanner, the original bolt there that is part of the original, it hangs off there. It's got a cunning little wedge in here, and it sits in line with that little air dam thing that comes on the Expedition roof rack. We haven't finished wiring it yet. While we're here, you'll notice we have now got the Arb Awning, and we have done some work on the brackets, although how happy are we with the brackets? We're not 100%, are we? Not 100% happy. Did I turn my microphone on? So you will see, there you go, we have got some brackets. Now, our objective for the design was that the top of the awning had to lie level with the top of the roof rack, because we needed to get it on with our roof tent, and we've managed to do that. But the trouble is, Zach, it works, doesn't it? Everything's good, it's all on solid, and it comes back and it supports onto the rail under here, apart from the front one, because it hangs, but it actually comes and grips into the lower main rail, so it really does react forces well, and it's done a good job. But it's just a pig to get all the nuts and bolts in, so we're going to have a V2 go at that, aren't we? Right, so there we go, that's the roof. So you can see now we've got the roof tent, and we'll get onto that. Look at our expedition boxes. We're going expeditioning this weekend, so look at this. See, expedition spares, all the essentials you need, the ECU, sensors and diagnostics tools. Essential for any. That's our little joke. Don't want to go upset on people, do we? Right, anyway, SVR update. So those of you that saw my friend Geese with his SVR, it sold on eBay. It went for about £35,000, which he was, although it wasn't as much as if the engine hadn't blown up, he was pretty happy with that. And a decent guy came, paid the money, took the car, no messing. But we did have to get it in neutral because it was stuck in park, and even though we had that emergency release we pulled, so I'll insert at the end of this video, there'll be a little section where I go under the SVR and we'll have a look at why it wasn't releasing it from park, and one of the cables was broken and stuff, but it's sort of filmed on my phone under his car on his drive. But it's interesting if that's what you're into. Zach's little jack clip, that's selling well, that goes on the jack. For those of you that saw that, I've done that. Brush, brush, brush. That's this little genius clip here. But there we go. That's all good there. We've done that. Better take the jack with us this weekend. Right. Awning brackets. We've had a look at the awning brackets. Jimny. So George, he's 17 now. Goodness me. And he's learning to drive. So we bought him the Jimny, and the Jimny is his car to learn to drive him. And he's been having some fun in it. So again, at the end of the video, I'll tag on a little bit for those who want to see George driving through the Ford in his little Jimny on his first drive out. So that's quite cool fun. And we'll hopefully do some more on the Jimny and see some more. You really don't want to see the whole father-son learning to drive thing. But some of the Jimny stuff is quite fun. Shh. Come and have a look. Shh, shh, shh. Look, look, look. We have got the paddle shifts, and we have got the paddle shifts working. So we now have paddle shifts. Oh, we've left the light on. We have now got paddle shifts working on the Defender. So that works in low range and high range. And so we will do a bit more. We're putting together a video, and we will show. Don't trip over my box. Right then. So we will do a video. Come in, keep watching, and we'll get the Land Rover Defender paddle shift. And it's really good, particularly for off-roading, because it never seemed to pick the right gear. Freelander 2 dash cam loom. Look at that. So we have developed a interposing loom that plugs into the overhead console on the Freelander 2 and will give you an ignition live and an earth. We will test that. They've just come in. So we've designed that. So we will get those working next week. And then this weekend we are at the Land Rover show at Gaydon. So Land Rover kindly let everyone use their facilities there and get together, and we will have a look at loads of different Land Rovers. So George and I are doing that. So we will hopefully do some more filming that we'll put up on, well, I doubt we'll do it on Sunday because we're there all day Saturday and Sunday, but next week we will get a little compilation of random stuff we see at Gaydon. That's all for now. Enjoy the clips coming out of the SVR and George learning to drive, and maybe see you at the weekend.
Come on.
George, first off-road drive, how's it going?
It's brilliant. I'm absolutely loving it. I've got my thumbs on the outside of the steering wheel. The old boys taught me. Come on.
Yeah. On-road or off-road? What's more
off-road, 1000%, honestly.
George is happy. There's no one else coming. There's no roundabouts. You're on like your 4th ever drive of a car, aren't you, George?
Yeah.
Wait, easy now. Wait.
I love it.
Jimny?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Right, we've come to the ford where we bought the Defender that time in the winter when it was really deep. So George is going to have a go. Unfortunately, we haven't bought the drone, so we're going to have the filming from inside the car. See what it's like. It's a lovely morning. He's doing all right. There he is.
In gear 2 for it, right?
No, gear 1, gear 1.
You ready?
Yeah. Just slowly, just slow and steady.
Like here?
Yeah, and look in the water. See if there apparently is a big generator set in here somewhere. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Come on.
Keep going.
Come on.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. What's this?
Let's go.
Got that.
Oh, wipers are on.
Oh, wipers are on. Auto wiper detect. Are we?
I want to go check what the car. I want to see how high it went. I want to see how high it went.
Handbrake neutral, keys off. Handbrake.
Oh yeah, good. It needs to be neutral. Yeah, we're good.
Turn it off. Your car's not as dirty as the Defender, so it's harder to see.
It was getting high though.
It's getting high.
There's water dripping.
It's got some drippage. Guys, it did it.
Oh, that's it. I like that. That's good.
Jimny's first bath. Right, you've joined me underneath the SVR Range Rover Sport, and we're having a look at why that emergency brake cable, not the gear release cable, and I've just taken off the heat shield. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And I've got this dangling down. Now I think that should be attached to, let me see if I've got what's going on here. That bit of threaded, see there you go, that threaded bit there. It's a bit dark, so it's just come off, the nut's come off. We'll have to find a nut and get that back on. But the cable seems to be, oh thanks Keith. There you go, let's have a look. There you go. So can you see that bolt under there? Oh, that's it. There you go. Let's see if I can point out. There you go. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. So it's on that. There you go. That there where I was just putting my finger. So that should be bolted up onto there. That should be up under there somewhere. It's on a, so we can at least release it by just pulling this. So if you ever get stuck, well, we're going to try and find out why we just had a pull on it and we can't. Now it gets rooted round under like that. It goes round under here, and you can see why it's got those little furry bits on it. These little, because they stop it chaffing on the corner here, and then it goes down over this side. And if I come under here somewhere, we can see where that other cable is here, and it looks like I've got to release that little tab there. I've got to get, I can't see where my hand is. Right, so yeah, you can see there, it looks like I need to press that bit there, and then I should better release the cable. We can see so it's one cable goes on to another. So I'm gonna press that, wiggle that, and see if I can get that out of there, just to see what's happening, but at least we can manually release the gear now. Right, so I've separated these two bits here, so we're gonna see if that sees. That's the bit we could see on that new cable I bought the other day. But it's this second cable that, you see, if I pull that in and out, and that's the slug that's supposed to sit in that cavity there. But if you go around to the other end of this cable now, I've taken and you can see the ends come off it. So it's snapped this end, so it's something weird happening here somewhere. We've got that end, and that I guess should be on the end of something inside there. I'll have a look. And that's the bit where the things come off. But the good news is I managed to just manually put it on and get that into park, but it springs back, so we'll have to get some cable ties on it. Right, we've sort of got it on now. We've got a nut, we've got the arm jammed on there, but there you go, you can see. But you can see now where this end bit has fallen off. So that cable has snapped there. So there's three problems. We've just checked the cable here, the cable's seized, and the second one, the nut was missing and the wire was snapped. So, but once all that's done, it's fine. So now what we've got to do is we've got to push that in a direction towards the front of the car, and then we've got a cable tie it around this block here so it stays in or out of park. Right, so there we go. We have got a cable tie. It's hard to see, but we've got a cable tie wrapped around it there. So now I've got it wrapped around the back of this little bit, and that should be enough to hold it out of park so we can get it recovered. Right, we're all done. We've got it back down. We've got to do the trick now that we did the other day with the handbrakes. We've got to turn the ignition on but not start it, so don't press the brake, and take the handbrake off. Well, the handbrake's off, keep holding it off, and then turn the ignition off, and then we'll chock the back wheel and we'll see if we can roll it, and then it's ready for recovery. Right, so sure enough, it does now move. So we've left it there, we've got the blocks there, we've powered it off. We'll leave it for the recovery guys, and alas, that will be the end of the SVR. But we'll try and talk to the new owner and see if we can get him to show us what's wrong with the engine when he takes the engine out. Right, there you go, SVR gone.